Good morning, everybody. Welcome to New Mexico Style live for the second day this week at the 41st Annual Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. I am Nikki Stanzione.
And I am meteorologist Kristen Van Dyke, and we have been here again for the second day. Yesterday, a delayed start with the balloons, but today they are all up and flying. Beautiful day.
This is amazing. I have to say, this morning is so perfect, and I know you love the time of day when you get to New Mexico Style and the sun is finally out and you get to thaw out after a very long morning.
Shed the layers.
I sit in the trailer while I feel bad for you sitting here so cold, but now it gets to that point in the day where it's perfect and everything is going so well today. I mean, yesterday, as you said, we had that delayed start, but today it is just a super day. You can see those blue skies of New Mexico. It just couldn't get more beautiful.
Yeah, the light winds allowing all those special shapes to go up. Little Angel, you have Three Wise Monkeys, there was TikTok, we had Simba go up.
We had the bumblebees.
The bumblebees. We had Arabelle. She was one of the first ones to go up, and she was up and out of here. So it has been a beautiful day. It looks like almost a couple of hundred balloons have gone up this morning. It's been a big day.
Yes, and you know, and there's competitions going on as well, and we should mention that some of these competitions are going to kind of find their way over our way, I think, throughout this hour. So you'll want to keep your eyes out for this. It's the Sid Cutter Memorial competition going on today, if I remember correctly. And so we'll get a chance to see some of these balloons kind of landing right in our own backyard, right behind us. So
right, bagging in a boat, where they try to get the baggie to land either on the boat or on the island, but you don't want it in the water.
Hey, in my eyes, it's like, as long as they land safely, I don't care where they land. So I really admire this competitive spirit in the process of it all. And I also admire our brand new face of Fox, who's been doing a great job with us this week so far. He's out and about, kind of seeing what's going on in the field. So I think it's time we should check in with Michael Newman and see what's happening across the fields of Balloon Fiesta this morning. Michael, can you hear us?
Good morning, ladies. How are you? This is a wonderful day. I'm actually warm, which is really nice. And the balloons are up. You can't ask for more. And today I'm here with Sergeant Jeff Ray from the New Mexico State Police. Yes. And you're talking about a little program called Tag Your Tots. So tell me about it.
Good. Tag Your Tots is a specific for events only. Here at the Balloon Fiesta, what we like to do is to have all the kids with their parents come over to our booth and tag your tots. What it is, just a wristband that parents will come, enter information on a piece of paper, and make sure if the kid has this band on them, if they do get separated, as you can see, it's very easy to do it. A lot of distractions around here. Yeah. And if the kid does get lost, come and see us, and we'll contact their parents right away and reunite them.
Wow, yeah. I mean, it is a public event with thousands of people from all over the world, so you want to make sure your kids are safe.
Yes, they can be very busy.
Yeah, and absolutely. I was going to say, how many kids have you guys tagged so far?
We're about 1,400 kids for the event already.
That's awesome.
Yes. We've only about a dozen or so lost, but you're talking about within 10-15 minutes we've reunited them with their parents. Yeah. So it's a real good program. Makes it easy for us to get a hold of the parents. So we suggest that all parents come to the event, get this done.
Have you had any close calls so far in this fiesta or past fiestas?
No, we haven't. This program is successful, and we just can't promote it as more. You need to do it. It's very a necessity for the parents and their children to get tagged.
And it's so awesome to have a program like this, especially in New Mexico, where not many states have it. And we have so many awesome events in New Mexico. So it's really good to see that people actually care and they're taking the precautions.
Yes, it's the responsibility of the parents to know that if their child does get lost, that they will be found in a timely manner, especially in a big area as the Balloon Fiesta Park.
Now, Sergeant, on a lighter note, what's one of your favorite things about the Fiesta?
Just interacting with people from other places, other countries, and they get to see what we do and take pictures with them, because they take our pictures and show other law enforcement agencies that they might come in contact with, family or friends, and they enjoy our uniform.
Absolutely. And there's a lot of you guys here today.
Yes, there is.
Do you guys always have a certain amount of people per event, or?
No, a little bit more, because since there's no evening event scheduled for today, I try to get most of the officers working during the day, have them out in the field and interacting with the children and the parents as well, and just to get an idea of what we do.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Sergeant. And we hope to see all the tots being tagged here today and throughout the rest of the week. So back to you guys.
Thanks, Michael. Thanks, Sergeant. And you know, I think that's a really encouraging thing for all the families and parents out there, whether you live here or you're visiting and you're thinking, I really want to go to this event, but it could be a little overwhelming with all my children. This is a great way to know ahead of time that you are in good hands.
Oh yeah, and plus everybody's looking up towards the sky, and little kids and even big ones can wander off whenever that happens.
And if you look up at the sky right now, all you see are balloons and sunshine and a lot of blue skies. Is it going to continue like that?
Oh yeah, we're going to be looking at really nice conditions for the next couple of days. This morning, just perfect weather really for Balloon Fiesta. We've had a weak box in effect. Those balloons are getting carried out just a little bit back to the north, but they are moving so slowly that everyone's able to grab the time to catch a glimpse at some of their special shapes. We've had a lot of special shapes go up this morning. So we'll be looking at light winds again tomorrow morning, looking good for the next couple of days. It's going to be toward the end of the week that we're going to see things kind of get a little iffy around here with the weather.
Yeah, we need to enjoy it while we can, for sure. I have to say, I love the When Pigs Fly balloon. That's one of my favorites, because you never think an expression like when pigs fly, you'll actually see a pig fly. But
and
you
see cows fly too. Arabelle just went up this morning.
Exactly. Now, you know, Kristen, yesterday we were talking a little bit about the box being in effect. And I know there were a lot of viewers out there thinking, I don't understand what that means. And this morning you talked about it a little bit as well. Can you give us a little bit of an in-depth, specific, detailed explanation for those who don't really understand what that means?
Well, that's what makes Albuquerque so special. And right where we are is the perfect spot for balloons to go up. And it's all because of the terrain and the landscape here. And basically you have the Sandia Mountains back off to the east. Then you have the valley location. And what happens is, we all know warm air rises, cold air sinks. And what happens is you have this cold air that sinks into the valley. And so all night long, you have the cold air kind of draining into this location where we have the Balloon Fiesta. And so as that cold air drains and sinks, the winds also become very, very light at the surface. Sometimes they can stay up a little bit aloft. And then the sun comes out. And right when the sun comes out, it starts heating up the ground. And when the ground heats up, you have that cold air that's drained into the valley. It starts to rise. And what it does is it creates this current along with the easterly Sandia Mountains there, and you just get this current where the balloons can actually catch the lower wind speeds that can take them down toward the south end of the field. Oh, wow. And then all they have to do is heat their balloons up just a little bit, they go up in elevation, and then they catch those winds back to the north, and then they can basically land where they started, and it's kind of like a touch and go, and then you get to see the special shapes over and over and over again. So but it's unique to hear.
Do they consider that kind of the ideal situation? Because I know when you talk about, oh, it looks like we've got the box, and in fact, it seems to be that's the ideal, right? That's
absolutely, because that means you have really light winds, and it also means that you can sit here and look at your special shapes over and over and over again, because they go up and they come back down where they launched again, and it just is like a circle. So you get to see them over and over.
And that's what we're seeing. And thank you for a very good explanation. And we're not going anywhere. We are going to continue with our live coverage right here from Albuquerque's International Balloon Fiesta. Don't go away.